I got it. Yeah, I started recording. Just wanted to let you know.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
So first, we're going to bring our attention into our Sahasrara. Just for a moment, and may we have the photo of Shri Mataji, please? So just without any effort, just sit comfortably wherever you are, adjust yourself so that your feet are a little bit apart on the floor. Your hands are open and relaxed in your lap. You might want to just check to make sure there's no stiffness in your neck or shoulders or your hips. Just breathe and watch the photograph without thinking for a moment. So we're going to foot soak first. And we're going to be working on the quality of gratitude, which comes from our heart. So first, we're going to show gratitude to the Mother Earth. So put our hands to the Mother Earth. If you're sitting on the floor, you can directly put your hands on the Mother Earth. And here we're just going to say, "Oh, Mother Earth, Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, thank you for this beautiful day, for all that you have provided for us, for our bounteous existence. We are so grateful for this life on the earth. And we thank you with all of our heart. Kindly forgive us for also having to offer to you today all of our imbalances and our negativities, and for walking upon you with our feet. We humbly ask your forgiveness." The mantra in Sanskrit is Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat. If you know it already, please join in. If not, you can just listen and you can learn by and by. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Sanskrit is the language of vibrations. It's very precise and affects us instantaneously in our chakras and channels. And now, also with our hands towards the Mother Earth, we are going to put our attention in our Muladhara chakra, because it is the support of our entire subtle system, and it is of the earth element. So again, we'll put our hands to the Mother Earth, and we'll ask, "Oh, Sri Ganesha," he's the deity of the Muladhara chakra. "Sri Ganesha, please establish your qualities within us of innocence, of purity, of chastity, and of wisdom. These make us auspicious in all that we think, say, feel, and do." Let us now take the mantra in Sanskrit for Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And if you're sensitive, you can feel the response in your Muladhara chakra as the four petals begin to open. Sri Ganesha is also the remover of obstacles, ones to our spiritual ascent. So he's very helpful in establishing not only our support of our entire ascent, but these beautiful four qualities, and removing all the obstacles in our path. So if you can now feel the Kundalini has floated nicely to the top of the head, you don't have to even try, it's just there. Just check yourself. You can bring your hands back to the lap. We are going to clear and balance in our foot soak now. So we'll vibrate the foot soak water together. And we'll take the Sanskrit mantra, Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. She's the one who vibrates the water and helps us to cleanse. Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat. Everybody give the water a bandhan with your right hand. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And then with the water nicely vibrated, we can just put our feet in together into the foot soak. And again, just take a moment and watch the photograph without thinking. When we use our eyesight to watch Shrimataji's bindi on her forehead, what happens is any negativities that are still coming out of our eyes get completely absorbed and they get destroyed. So our feet are clearing and we can clear also through our eyes. So now we'll bring our attention gently to the left side channel. So our Ida Nadi on the left side, the moon channel, and we put our right hand to the Mother Earth. Left hand is open in your lap. And we just ask, O Mother Kundalini, please purify and enlighten our Ida Nadi on the left. Please remove any obstacles, negativities, or obstructions on our left side channel in any of our chakras into the Mother Earth and the foot soaking water. Please purify it completely and enlighten all the chakras on the left side. We'll take the mantra for the left side channel, Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. O Mother Kundalini, we humbly surrender all of our conditionings, all of our attachments to the past, and anything that goes against our spirit. And we are working on gratitude today. So let's take our right hand and we'll put it on our left heart. And our heart is the abode of our spirit. Our heart is the temple which our spirit resides within. And it's the reflection of the all-pervading divine power of love, that spark of divine energy. The qualities in the left heart are of motherhood. She's the one who loves us unconditionally. She's the one that looks after us, nourishes us, protects us, and comforts us. And for that, we should be very grateful that we have this opportunity to be in connection with our own motherhood, our own qualities of unconditional love, of compassion, patience, understanding, protection, and forgiveness. Mother always forgives. Oh, Mother, thank you for letting us feel this beautiful quality of love within us that we can share with everyone around us. Let those qualities of love and compassion radiate from us completely and fill the whole universe with light. Whatever we come from, wherever we're born, whatever cultural traditions we have, religious traditions, educational level, whatever social level we exist at, let those all be subservient to our own spirit, because the spirit is universal. It has no country. It has no language. It is just pure, and it's only love. Let's bring the right hand back to the lap. Again, to see where your Kundalini is on the left. It's all nice. Then we'll bring our attention gently to the right side channel, and we'll clear that collectively. So let's all bend our left hand at the elbow, fingers pointing to the sky. Just watch the photograph again without thinking. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please clear away all the impurities and heat generated from the right side activity, the mental and physical activities of the right side, into the ether element and the foot-soaking water. Please purify us completely and slow us down into a natural pace of life, to accept everything as it comes our way, without struggle, without resistance. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please enlighten our Pingala Nadi completely and fill it up with light. Please purify our liver and our attention so that we can beautifully be having our attention on our spirit and not all these outside material things. We'll take the Sanskrit mantra for the right side. Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Saraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Oh, Mother Kundalini, we humbly surrender all of our ego and opinions. We have no future. We only have this moment in the present. Please give us balance. We forgive ourselves and we forgive everyone for everything. Please take us into thoughtless awareness. Let's take our left hand and we're going to put it on our liver at the right nadi, a little below the nadi, on the right side. Oh, Mother, please cool down and restore balance to our liver so that our attention and liver are both purified. We are not this body. We are not this mind or this intellect. We are not this ego or any of these conditions, but we are the pure spirit. Please let our attention be on our spirit and our connection with the all-pervading power of divine, that created everything, that nourishes everything, and that extinguishes everything at the end of time. Now let's move the hand up to the heart on the right-hand side. Oh, Mother, please cleanse and open out our right heart, which is the side of the Father, of fulfilling all our responsibilities in life, but without effort, just as a matter of course. We do so, all of our responsibilities that come our way, in a moral and balanced way, so that we do not harm anyone. And we also extend it to have concern for others like a benevolent father. looking after his family, his village, his city, his country, and the universe. Oh, Mother Kundalini, we are so grateful for this life, that we may have an impact to help others and bring them also this joy of the Spirit. It is our responsibility to share joy as well as material well-being. Let's bring the left hand back to the right. Now, if we lift our hands to the heart level, we can see like a scales that the left and the right side are now pretty much balanced. So we're going to bring our attention to our center channel, our channel of evolution and ascent. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please give us balance in the center. Please take us into thoughtless awareness meditation. Please remove every last obstacle to our spiritual ascent so that there are no more issues and we can meditate without any effort at all. Please establish our innocence at Muladhara, our creativity at Swadhisthana, our satisfaction at Nabi, our Guru principle at the void, our complete protection and love at the heart, our communication and collectivity at the Vishuddhi, our complete forgiving nature at the Agya that empties out the two balloons of ego and superego. And if we have made any mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive us. And finally, it's Sahasrara. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please open out our Sahasrara completely so that we can feel the connection with our heart. So that we feel the love pouring in on us, showering us with joy and bliss, and guiding us in every part of our life, every aspect. Make us so balanced that we know what is the right thing to do without having to question it. We'll take the mantra for the central channel in Sanskrit, Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And then we'll take both hands and we'll cross them across the heart, on the center heart. The center heart is where all of the antibodies are formed in the body to the age of 12 and help us to fight off all kinds of disease so that we have complete protection within and without. And it's divine power of love that gives us that bandhan of love, that complete protection. So we have no need to fear anything anymore. Fear of ourselves or our path, fear of what's coming in the future, or any insecurities and fears from any other outside forces. But we have complete protection, complete security in our heart that we are the pure spirit, loved and completely protected by the divine. Oh, Mother Kundalini, please let us feel this complete protection within us. Now, I'm going to take both hands. We're going to make a V. We're going to start at the Muladhara chakra. And we're going to slowly pull all the Kundalini threads up the front of the spine, just like this, to the Sahasrara, where the heart is right on the top. And then we're going to let it go into the ether. We're going to do that one more time. Make a V starting at Muladhara chakra. And we're going to pull all these beautiful Kundalini threads right up center channel, Sushumna Nadi, to the Sahasrara, where the heart opens here at Sahasrara, and then let them expand. Let's do it one more time. Make a V with your two hands, slowly pulling all the Kundalini threads, very gently up the center spine to where our heart is on the top of our head at Sahasrara, and then let it release into the cosmos. And bring your hands back. We'll close the foot soaking session, part of the session, by collectively raising our Kundalini and putting ourselves in line. And then we're going to rinse our feet. Let's raise our Kundalini. Put ourselves in Bandhan. And then have some clean water here. I'm just going to rinse our feet and dry them off. And it's not to interrupt the meditation. We'll just give the water a nice bandhan 7 times and set it aside, and we'll dispose of it down the toilet after we finish our meditation session today. Then again, we'll just sit quietly for a moment and watch the photograph without thinking. Hands open in the lap, attention in Sahasrara, no effort whatsoever. Completely relaxed, completely contented. No thoughts. If thoughts start to bombard you again from the past or from the future, simply forgive them, watch them, and they'll just evaporate. I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. It's our greatest weapon. So we have 2 short talks of Shri Mataji today. The first one, Shri Mataji explains about gratitude. And the second one, she talks about the 3 hearts, left, center, and right. And it's time for Thanksgiving this week. So gratitude is a huge part of our Thanksgiving. We should all remember that the Thanksgiving was indeed to thank the divine and the people that are around us for the bounty that is provided for us, that we may continue this beautiful existence. So, Shweta, if you would kindly play the first short talk on gratitude. Thank you.
Yes, it's coming right up.
For ascent, it's not a mental procedure, it's a procedure of the heart, which is thanksgiving. Look at the flowers. They are giving thanks to God. The whole being is nothing but thanksgiving. Not body. They will blood, they will die tomorrow. Not worried. As long as they live, is giving thanks. Look at everything. Look at this candle. What is it? It's thanksgiving. Everything that is created is giving thanks. What about us human beings? We say because we can say it. They cannot say. It doesn't have words to say. We have language. That's how we have become superficial. We have lost our depth because we have language. There is no language for the silent expression.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Can you please now play the second talk on the heart chakra?
Now then we have another center on top which we call as the heart center. It is in the center. Now in the sternum bone, behind the sternum bone, this center is there, and thymus produces the antibodies in your sternum bone. These antibodies later on fight your diseases. When you are about 12 years of age, they go into the whole body and waiting there for a signal from your sternum bone. That means supposing you see something, you get frightened. This bone starts pulsating. When it pulsates, the antibodies know there's some emergency and they get prepared for it. Now this is such a normal thing to happen to people. But insecurities can be of the worst type. And when these insecurities develop, people can develop all kinds of diseases of the lungs. Especially the women develop what you call as the breast cancer. Mostly these women are insecure. Maybe their husbands are not good, or they feel that the husband may leave them alone or something like that. There are certain insecurities that are built in. They might be quite frightened personalities. I've seen most of the air hostesses have this center heart catching because they're afraid they may miss the plane, or I don't know, they have to be on the job and run and do. Mostly these time-bound jobs cause you the trouble here of the center heart. And this center heart is very important because for women especially, they have to be secured. If their motherhood is challenged, then they are even worse. And this is how one has to understand a woman should be very much respected. If she is your wife, she is your child, or anything, she has to be respected and given all the security. It's the woman who makes the society, it's the woman who creates the children, it's the woman who looks after the children. So the men have to give all the security and the protection to the womanhood and understand that it's a very important factor, which if we neglect, we can have lots of problems with our society, and the women will start competing with men, and then the society will be all dislocated. If there's any problem with your father, then the right side catches and it gives you asthma. First of all, you are, we can say, vulnerable to asthma due to bad liver. Plus, if you have problems with your father or with your fatherhood. Supposing you are an unhappy father, or maybe that you are not looking after your children, then you get this center caught up very badly. It can happen to any one of us if a man is unkind to his son. It's a father principle. If the son is unkind to the father, so the father is hurt. It's the father principle if it is disturbed by any chance, or suddenly father dies and you feel the pinch of that all your life. All that can work out here and you get this right heart catch. With that, you get asthma. It is said that in homeopathy they believe that with more tension you get it. Because when you are more tense, you see, you remember your father. If he was here, he would have helped you. In the subconscious, sometimes it works out. And that's how it adds to the problem. It is so simple to work out that you'll be amazed that if you have to just raise the principle of father in a person like that, who might be a dejected father, who might be a cruel father, who might be a son who has lost the father, can be anything, that you have to just put your hand on that part.
Left hand side of this is the essence of motherhood. If in your childhood your mother had played a role which has given you fear or kind of a frightening experience, then this center goes out. We say the left heart is catching. Sometimes if you are a bad mother also it might catch.
This center is very important. On the left hand side is the mother's side, and the mother itself is, if the mother is a lunatic, you get a problem there. You might get it, we call it a heart. There are two hearts. One is the heart of the spirit and one is the heart chakra. If a mother is a fanatic, she's a woman who is very fanatic about her food, things like that, then the children get it. It's a dangerous thing to play with children like that, to have complete discipline on the children and just keep them, must walk straight like a horse, put two things. Children should be allowed to have their freedom. Actually, when we suppress them too much, they become hooligans. That way Indians are better. They know how to bring up their children. With this cruelty towards children, I don't know what women are up to. Where are they going to take their figures and their beauties and everything in front of God? Such cruelty exists, such self-centeredness. Then with all this, the children develop this trouble and they have palpitations. They have very weak hearts. Or when the children are not nice to the mother, they also get it. So mother and father are very important factors in Sahaja Yoga, and you have to understand that if your parents have been unkind to you, you must forgive them. Just forget about them because they have given you birth. You should be thankful and just forget about them. That's the best way to get over the problem of left and right heart.
So I have explained to you all these things. Now this is the heart. In the heart resides the spirit. The spirit is watching the game of this creation and is watching what is happening to this person, to this person, to this person, to this person. Everybody has got in their heart the spirit which is watching. It's called as the Kshetrajna, means the one, the knower of the field. He is watching every minute. He knows what to do, where you go, what mistakes you create. He watches. He doesn't interfere. It's only the interference comes from here, from that thing, which tries to give you conscience, which tries to improve you. From here sometimes, the victim part, it tries to tell you, be in the center, by punishing you, by showing it is wrong. But he is just watching the game. Let's see how far it goes. He is the knower of your feet. He is the universal being within you. He is the reflection of that God Almighty who is a spectator within you. And his power is this all-pervading power which has created all this. So to feel this all-pervading power, You have to become the spirit. All this creation has no meaning if you do not become the spirit. In the Vedas, the very first stanza says that by reading Vedas, if you do not become Vid, Vid means, Veda word comes from Vida. Vida means to know. If you do not become the knowledge, then it has no meaning. What's the question?
You were talking about the spirit being in the heart chakra there over on the left side. I'd like to know why it's on the left instead of in the middle, because if the spirit has to do with realization, why isn't it in the middle, and the central kundalini instead of on one side like that? And why is it
in the
there?
heart?
Yeah.
Heart is the main thing within us. You see, that's the last. Once heart stops, we don't exist. It's sheer existence. That's the most important organ God has given. Once the spirit is angry, in any way strained, any way despaired, we just disappear. And then we die. There's nothing left. Heart is very important. That's why He's present.
So let us take a moment to introspect on the state of our heart. We can put our hand on our left heart, on our right heart, or on both hands on the center heart as we feel that we need at this moment. And just say a prayer silently within yourself, in your heart. Oh Mother, please make me one with my spirit. Give me the beautiful qualities of motherhood and peace and unconditional love. Give me the complete responsibility for my spirit and the spirits of others. And please give me the complete love and protection of the divine. So just introspect on those aspects of your heart and remember that without feeling, without our heart, our existence would be no more. Without the flowing of the blood through our body, the heart provides all the nourishment to every cell of our being. And our spirit provides that enlightenment to every cell of our being and our complete connection through our Sahasrara. So we must be grateful for this life, for our self-realization, for Sahaja Yoga, for this beautiful collective meditation, and for all the Sahaja Yogis all over the world, all the enlightened souls everywhere who contribute to our well-being by being completely connected through collective consciousness. So let's introspect on that, and I'll ask Sweta to please play the beautiful rag for our heart chakra. And we'll just meditate silently together as you introspect individually. Just keep the tension inside. And on the same subject of gratitude, just what are we grateful for? Let us express in our heart all the things that we're grateful for in this lifetime. For our well-being, for our existence, for our amazing experience of self-realization, for collective consciousness, for our families, our friends, our neighbors, our employment, giving us a purpose in life. Our parents, or our children, if we are parents. All the relations. The beauty of the nature and of this world. The beauty of all the different cultures that exist in this world. And the appreciation for each and every one of them. And our life on this tiny blue dot in the universe. And the majesty of the entire universe that we see now with these tremendous telescopes. How wondrous it all is. And it just fills us completely with gratitude. When we are grateful, we come into balance. Because the ego and the superego dissolve. When we are grateful, we become a pathway of the divine power of love to spread everywhere around us. When we are grateful and balanced, we have complete nourishment and sustenance by the divine power of love. And when we are grateful and balanced, we are blessed continuously by the divine power of love. So for all of these things, let us feel the gratitude and expansion of our hearts to encompass not just our small little world, but the entire universe, the cosmos itself, and our part in it. One little speck of light enlightening all the other little specks. And what a gift it is that we have this love to share. So we're going to conclude this meditation for today with complete gratitude in our hearts. I thank each and every one of you for joining. I thank Shweta for being our wonderful host. And I thank the divine for this amazing experience of vibrations. The vibrations are so strong right now. They're flowing all around. So very humbly and gratefully, let's raise our Kundalini and tie it up. And then let's put on a bandhan, complete protection of divine love. And then let's bow our heads one more time in gratitude. Wonderful. So when you're ready, you may open your eyes, if they're not open already. And if you can go back to the gallery screen. And if anybody would like to share any experience that they've had today or at any other time, this is a beautiful time to share. You can unmute yourself and put your camera on and tell us your experience. You're welcome, Lalita. Anybody would like to share, you just put your camera on and unmute. Any experience you want to share with us.
Just want to share my gratitude, Jo Didi. It's always been wonderful of your sessions. I've been seeing you after a long time, I guess.
Thank you, Meena.
The only thing I missed was like when I was doing on Futsoke, like, oh, aren't you going to show the Ganesha Vishesha? That's the only thing I missed for today. But other than that, I'm like, I was expecting your voice is going to be there. But other than
that, next time, Meena, next time. Today, because it's Thanksgiving week, I wanted to really focus on the heart.
I get it. I get it. And I said, moment I see Jo Auntie, and I'm like, oh, Ganesha Visheshas. Yes, I'm there.
I'm glad you enjoy it so much. It's very powerful when we do it ourselves. I think all of you must have a copy of the Ganesh Artavishesha either on YouTube or on a printed copy. It's something that I learned very early in, thank you, Patty. It's something I learned very, very early on in Sahaja Yoga. Thank you, Yannick. And that the Ganesh Artavishesha is so powerful. It can clean any problem out of you, any problem. Like Shamaji said, you just put your hand on the affected chakra and it cleans it. That's all you have to do. If you put your hand on a chakra and thank you, Karan. If you take the Ganesh Artavishesha with your hand on the chakra, it also cleans it very efficiently. It's like a miracle. So you can do it on any chakra, left, right, or center. The Ganesh Artavishesha, and it makes such a difference. So thank you, Meena, for that. Thank you so much. But happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I hope you have a beautiful week. And remember all the things that we're all grateful for. And I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you for joining today, everyone. Have a
Thank-
great, wonderful Sunday.
Thank you so much, Joe. This was blissful, like all of the participants mentioned. Thank you very much for this wonderful session. And thank you all for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.